So hello everyone. So today I will explain what is use effect in React. So use effect. So in that use effect is a React hook that lets you perform side effects in function component, and side effects are things like fetching data, directly manipulating the DOM, and setting up subscription on timers. Like use effect is a React hook that lets to perform side effects in function components, and then side effects like fetching data, directly manipulating the DOM, and then setting up subscription or timers. So before hooks, side effects were managed using life cycle methods like component did mount, component did update, and component will unmount in class components. And with use effect hook, you can handle all these in function component. Okay, so I will explain the use effect syntax. Syntax. So the syntax is we will decrease font size. Yeah. So syntax is use effect and then arrow function, and it is dependency. Dependency. And here we can write side effect logic. Okay, so that is the syntax of use effect. So the first argument is a function where we perform the side effect. Okay, and the second argument is an array dependency that tells React when to run the effect. Okay, that tells only when React when to run the effect. Okay, and also it is use effect like cleanup in use effect important for timers or subscription like that. So I will show you one example for how we can use like in that to-do list project. This project I already explained and I already uploaded this project explanation. In this I'm only showing like where I can use my use effect hook. So in that I use for use effect here for like in const token local storage dot get item, and I apply in condition, and here is dependency array for navigate. In this navigate in dependency array means it runs once after initial render like component did mount. Okay, when it will re-render, so it will only re-render this, not for whole page. So that's how we can use for use effect. Okay, so in that you I hope you understood like in dependency array runs one after initial render like component did mount, and it is value like runs whenever value change like component did update, and no array means runs after every render. Okay, so now I will explain why we use use effect. So we use for use effect because it to handle side effects in our components, and React main job is rendering the UI based on the state and props, and it should be pure, no external effects like while rendering. And side effects are operations that affects things outside the React component and things React doesn't control directly. And for example, like fetching data from an API, setting up a timer, set time out, set interval, listening to browser event, scroll, resize, and directly updating the DOM, example document title. And since side effects should not happen during rendering, React provides use effect to handle them after the render is committed to the screen. In simple word, we can say React re-renders the UI purely based on state and props. But if you need to do anything outside API calls, timers, event, listeners, DOM updates, you must use effect. Okay, so in short, we can say for like if we can say in reason and explanation. So in that reason, handle side effect, and handle side effects means like to safely manage API calls, timer subscription, and etc. And life cycle management, and it's acts like component did mount, component did update, component will amount in functional component, and control timing. And it is also use effect lets you delay action until after the render and clean up. And we can clean up effect like removing event listeners to avoid memory leaks. So that's all about uses of use effect. And also we can what I also I hope you understood what is use effect, and what is the syntax of that, and where we can use. And I also showed you my in my project like in to-do list where I use effect. So I hope you understood. So if you like this video, so please share and subscribe. That's all about use effect. Thank you.